When it was first proposed in 1846, the Belfast and County Down Railway's original route would have seen it travel due south of Comber and towards Downpatrick through the villages of Lisbane, Balloo and Killinchy. But unknown to many, construction actually started on the new main line before plans changed, and here at Balloo, the railway that never was has left its mark in plain sight. For starters, Killinchy Bridge, this viaduct that spans the Blackwater River, was supposed to be repurposed to carry the railway, with the handful of 1840s road users demoted to the back roads. When the rail plans subsided, the road was left as it was. This single-storey building with its double bay window was to be the station master's house, following a design similar to that built at Comber, and at the north end of the viaduct it would have been hemmed in beside the single track in a position almost as claustrophobic as the station later built at Dundrum, not much room to manoeuvre at all. It was eventually bought by the non-subscribing Presbyterian Church. There was some debate about the station building itself. Initially there were noises about an existing building being used, much as would later happen at Donaghadee. The Masonic Hall was considered thanks to its position next to the track bed and generous space behind for the engine shed and goods yard, but eventually the site next door was chosen instead. And you can easily see how a single-storey station building set back from the road, with room for jaunting cars to line up outside, would have worked here, also much like that at Comber. If you look round the side, the arched windows are a nod to the original building's origins, this rear part actually predating the later red brick frontage, which previously housed the northern bank before it became the Crafty Fox. In the end, the Act of Parliament that allowed for this route was quietly allowed to lapse while the company drummed up the money to build it, and when permission was resought, the directors realised that swerving west to take in Saintfield and Crossgar on the way to Downpatrick would attract more passengers and therefore more money, and that was the end of Balloo's aspirations as a railway village.